Welcome to day 29 of NeoBlisseyX versus the MGM Studios 31-day movie challenge. Today's category is your favorite animated film. Under the terms of the challenge, I cannot duplicate a selection from a previous day for any other day. Barring this, I would have selected my day one pick, Oliver and Company. Fortunately, I had a backup selection in place. It is this backup selection that we will profile in this video as the challenge continues. Originally released in US theaters on November 21st, 1997, Anastasia is an animated film loosely based on the historical mystery of whether or not Russian Grand Duchess Anastasia survived the death of her family in the 1918 Bolshevik Revolution. Spoiler alert, in real life, she didn't. As well as a French/Broadway play and a 1956 movie adapted from it. The film follows an amnesiac woman who turns out to be Anastasia, who must travel to Paris with two conmen in order to discover the truth of her past, while avoiding a deranged mystic who is trying to fulfill a curse he had placed on Anastasia's family. Like most characters in animated musical films at that time, the character of Rasputin, adapted from the actual mad monk Grigory Rasputin from the historical story of Anastasia, was performed by an actor doing the speaking voice of the character and an actor doing the singing voice. However, unlike the cases of Anya, aka Anastasia, and Dmitri in this film, Rasputin's two voices were both performed by Star Trek alumni. Previously profiled in our Starfleet Cinema episode on Who Framed Roger Rabbit, link in the upper right-hand corner of your screen right now, actor Christopher Lloyd portrayed the speaking voice of Rasputin. The singing voice of the character, heard in the song In the Dark of the Night, was performed by legendary voice actor Jim Cummings, who we previously profiled in our Starfleet Cinema episodes on Once Upon a Studio and Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. You can find a link to the official Starfleet Cinema playlist in the description field below this video. Born in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands on February 21, 1955, actor Kelsey Grammer portrayed the voice of Vladimir in both speaking and singing forms. A former nobleman in the Russian imperial court who took to crime to support himself following the Bolshevik Revolution, Vladimir is one of the two conmen who travel to Paris with Anya. In the 5th season Next Generation episode Cause and Effect, Grammer portrayed Morgan Bateson, captain of the USS Bozeman, who, with his crew, spends almost 90 years in a temporal causality loop that is only broken by the Enterprise D. Born in Point Pleasant, New Jersey, United States on April 30th, 1982, actress Kirsten Dunst portrayed the speaking voice of the young version of Anastasia seen in the opening prologue sequence. 3 years prior to Anastasia, in the 7th season Next Generation episode Dark Page, Dunst, best known for her role as Mary Jane in director Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy, portrayed Hedril, the daughter of a Cairn diplomat who visits the Enterprise D. It is Hedril's resemblance to Lwaxana Troy's deceased first daughter Kestra, also portrayed by Dunst in dream sequences, that causes Lwaxana's memories of Kestra to resurface, setting the events of the main story of the episode into motion. Born Glenn Walker Harris Jr., the name he was credited under for Anastasia, in a publicly unknown birthplace on March 5, 1983. Glenn Harris portrayed the voice of the young version of Dmitri, seen in the opening prologue sequence. In the 3rd season Voyager episode Real Life, which aired in April of 1997, just over 7 months from Anastasia's original theatrical release, Harris portrayed Jeffrey, a member of the holographic family that the Doctor created as part of his examination of humanity. Born in Portland, Maine, United States on January 15, 1947, actress Andrea Martin appeared in Anastasia as the voice of Flemenkoff, the administrator of the state-run orphanage where we first see the grown-up Anya. Martin originated the role of Ishka, the mother of Quark and Rom, also known as Moogie, in the third season Deep Space Nine episode Family Business. Martin did not return as Ishka for the character's subsequent appearances, replaced by the late Cecily Adams, due to not being comfortable with the required makeup prosthetics. Tomorrow on day 30 of NeoBlisseyX versus the MGM Studios 31-Day Movie Challenge, it's your favorite childhood movie. Until then, take care and live long and prosper.